Definitely, one of the first things you notice when you get to the compound is the presence of God. There's a peace in that place that's unexplainable, considering its surroundings. The level of excellence that's upheld there is astounding. Hi, my name is Mark, and I was part of the MKMI Summer Missions Tour July of 2013. That's me in the reflection on the left. I brought a video camera to document the trip, and I'd like to take a few moments to show you a few of the cool things that God did while we were there. Let's back up just a little bit. Upon arrival, the airline greeted us with umbrellas, due to the fact that you're only a few degrees off the equator. Of course, tourism begins right away, and the MKMI staff had a warm welcome in store for us. At the compound, we had a quick rundown on our life in the Philippines for the next week. We had dinner, and then it was off to bed, because that next day was go time. That morning, we had a quick meeting to discuss ministry policy, tips on how to minister effectively to the Filipinos, and of course, we took a team picture. Transportation to the ministry sites varied from vans, to cars, to motorcycles, to these awesome bus-like vehicles called jeepneys. Oh, and we took a ferry, too. Once we arrived at our ministry locations, all the Americans were assigned a couple Filipino Bible school students as guides and translators, and we hit the streets, handing out flyers, or handbills as they refer to them, for the miracle crusade that would be happening later that afternoon. We went door to door, crossed rice paddies, and just walked around, talking to people who were just passing by on their daily routine. The Filipinos were so hospitable to us. I was told that this was a daycare center that was having a women's conference that day. They saw us walking by and invited us to interrupt the conference so we could tell them about the crusade. This is a school that we were granted permission by the principal to interrupt classes to hand out handbills to all the students. By the way, they released their student body early that day so they could all attend the crusade. Every day before the crusades, we would have a time of corporate prayer over the crusades themselves and the people who would attend them. And then, it was time for the reason we were there, to spread the gospel, to introduce the hopeless to the giver of hope, the sorrowful to the comforter, the lost to the great shepherd, the sick to their healer, to introduce them to Jesus Christ. All in all, it was a life-changing experience, to say the least. Not only for those who attended the Crusades, but for those of us who put them on. God changed their hearts, and He changed our hearts too. The MKMI staff set their faith for 5,000 salvations through the summer tours, and here are the official results. Total attendance of all crusade meetings, 7,920. Total confirmed salvations, 6,349. Total confirmed healings, 1,418. God truly is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that we could ask or think.